You can tell wolf cum from dog cum because there's more wolf cum.
Paper moon, it's the paper moon. Need some cool books, look no further than the paper moon. This is an unpaid advertisement. Paper, paper, paper moon. That's the end of the song.
All right.
Muffin, I hardly knew it.
What's the signal?
Yeah.
You guys say muffin, I say muff out, and then you guys go.
Wow, buff out. All right.
That's how I spend my Sundays. Yeah, just fully. I think it's about to become one. Anyway, hello.
All right. What's happening, everybody? My name is Joshua,
I'm Eric.
and this is Live from the Moon, where we chat with artists we love to find out why they're so cool. We're here today to interview Jessica June. But first, spring thing.
Hell yeah.
Me and Eric actually hung out outside of the office.
Rare moment. Yeah.
Super rare moment.
I got called in. I was going to get whooped.
By Miss Jackson.
Yeah. She showed up and saw Wavy there and called me and was like, "Where the fuck are you?" And I was like, "You're right, actually. Where the fuck am I?"
True.
So I had to pull up. How was the set?
Set with Wavy Cunningham was sick. I was playing these John Bonham style drums. The photos from the night look hilarious because I'm a short stature person, and these drums are made for just like, I don't know, a giant person. So it's just like me
Some
behind
Gulliver's
some
Travel
like
shit?
yeah, Gulliver's Travels. Honey, I Shrunk the Drummer. Just some like gigantic acrylic blue drums. So yeah, that was great for me. Other people in the band, we had some bass, we had some keyboards, and Wavy. We played 8 songs, and yeah, it went pretty amazing. The day started with 2 country artists, and then I think like a ska band, and then yeah, Wavy, the hip hop group.
Hell yeah.
So that was dope. Yeah, who did you see when you showed up?
I saw Girth Control. I saw Tori End of Story. And then the metal band at the end. But I think
Ice
we were
Queen.
mostly talking Drake beef.
Yeah.
Well, they were Ice Queen? Was that it?
Yeah, that was the name of that band.
They were really good. Alex was impressed, which is weird because she's not a metal person.
Yeah, I was crazy impressed. The singer was just like hitting these notes, these like high falsetto notes, and like the whole time I'm like trying to figure out like where is that sound coming from, because he like didn't look like the noises were coming from the same guy that was like singing them.
Yeah.
It was nuts and really impressive. The drummer was also really great.
Yeah.
I'm always 100% focused on the drummer.
Yeah. The drums for Tori End of Story were fucking phenomenal.
Yeah, Joe Tyrone, I think we brought him up episode 1.
Yeah.
He complimented me on my drumming
Hell yeah.
from Wavy's set, so that was fun.
Little drummer to drummer love.
Little drummer to drummer, yeah.
Yeah.
And then me and Tori End of Story, we have a little bit of history going back to Pauly's Hotel, maybe, I don't even know, 2 or 3 years ago. My old band, Natural Classics, shout out Brittany. We played a show at Pauly's Hotel, and it was us, Tori End of Story, and this band that was on tour that was like electro funk, but they had dancers as well. That was really cool. But yeah, Tori End of Story during that gig, it was just her and like 2 other people.
Yeah.
So so it's cool seeing like the band just like expand to this like, it's like indie R&B, soul, groovy, funky kind of stuff. I really like it. I can't wait until they start putting out some records.
Yeah, at first, like when the band got on stage and the backup dancer was like Stevie Nicks dancing,
Yeah.
I was like, this isn't my usual thing. So I was kind of tuned out at first, to be honest. And then as they went on, I was impressed enough. I stole merch from them. I have to apologize. I didn't actually steal it. I did pay for it. I just couldn't find anybody to pay for it. So I just Venmo'd them money and took bracelets. And I was like, I hope this is okay. I don't know. And then I never saw them. I was like, oh, I'll obviously see them when the show ends. Never did. But you know, we'll get up. It'll be fine.
Yeah, that background dancer is the lead singer of Canela,
Hell
local
yeah.
indie rock band in there. Also, AKA DJ Loca, who I'm sharing the stage with tonight.
Hell
so, yeah, just a bunch of locals doing local shit.
I need people to have less aliases so that I can start like keeping things clear. I knew Wavy way longer than I thought I did. Because I knew him by the previous alias, and he brought it up when we were on the panel.
What's Wavy's previous alias?
I can't remember now, and I'm a little bit scared to say it into a microphone. I don't know if he wants that to be publicly available. You know,
yeah.
No dead name in the homie, but
yeah, not for real.
we'd run into each other at a show when he opened for Riff Raff. Like 10 years ago.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A friend of mine was
DJing
a
that.
friend of mine was interning for the company that put that show on.
Oh, nice.
Terrible company.
That was like in the back of my mind. Should I talk about how that was like a pay to play scam?
Oh, it was terrible. Yeah, no, they were the absolute worst. That was where I developed my penchant for like making enemies. Because I was like talking to the people who ran it, and I was like, this sucks. Like everything about this sucks. I don't really want to be here. They were like, come on, we have this venue in Crossgates. Whatever.
I know. It's such a... I love how Crossgates has had like a few venues that have like come and gone within like the past like 10 years. Riff Raff was there. Did you see it? Did you see anybody else in, what was it, Jupiter Hall?
Yeah. I opened for somebody there, and I can't even tell you who it was because I left. I saw a Johnny Two Phone set there, which is a story that I won't tell. I saw Beach Haps there. Saw some other stuff. I never remember the national acts because I usually left by the time they got on.
Yeah.
I think there was like an Atmosphere show or someone there that they like asked me to open for, and I was like, no, I'm good. Thank you.
Did you ever go to that other venue that was like across from the comedy?
Yeah.
place?
We were there when that opened. I think Dev B did a set there. I could be wrong. And again, there was a touring act involved with that, and I have no memory of it for different reasons that night. That was a night. There was like Altoids being passed around that were not Altoids. Most of the drugs I've done in my life, I did at Crossgates. Now that I'm thinking about it, there's something about a mall that's I'm like, yeah, whatever. Alter my chemistry.
And blacklight mini golf.
The first time I ever took a Xanax, it was handed to me by my older cousin on the way to Crossgates. I was 14 wearing a Detroit Red Wings jersey, a Burger King crown, and glossy red lipstick. And my cousin handed me a Xanny bar and said, pop this. And I said, what is it? And he said, shut the fuck up. So I took it and then got to Crossgates, and I was in a great mood. It was awesome.
No, that's awesome. The first time I did mushrooms, me and a group of my friends went to Latham Circle Mall. R.I.P.
Shout out. Yeah.
And we're just like, all right, we're going to take these mushrooms, and then we're just going to walk around the mall and like wait until they kick in. And they never kicked in. That was also my first time eating fake mushrooms.
Yeah.
But shout out Latham Circle Mall. That place was great. I took my first drum lessons there. The Hilton Music Store. I think there's a location in Colony Center Mall.
Yep. Yeah, they do dance classes there now. So
that's great.
Yeah.
So do you have any tattoos?
I don't.
Why not?
So that's a great question. I kind of markedly don't. I have weird parents is the starting point. My dad doesn't like tattoos, not for any sort of traditional reason, but because, and I quote, you shouldn't have any identifying marks on your body so that you can start shit without causing problems. So he was pretty anti-tattoo. My mom, I believe, has 19 tattoos, if I'm counting
Yeah.
correctly, including a tramp stamp
Mhm.
with my brother and I's initials as water coming out of dolphins who are leaving the ocean. And she got the tattoo when I was like 10. And she was like, I got a tattoo to honor you guys. And I was like, that's a whole tramp stamp, Mom. And she said, it's to avoid having more. And I was like, all right, cool. So like from the parental perspective, it was like if I got a tattoo, my dad was just going to be a weird libertarian about it. And my
Yeah, you
mom was
couldn't
like
easily
too
go on the
accepting.
lam.
Yeah. And it like from my mom, it was like an act of conformity more than rebellion. So I was like, no, fuck you. I'm not getting tattoos.
Have you ever been close to getting a tattoo?
Yes.
Ever?
Yeah. For some reason, I'm like the designated tattoo shop guy.
Mm.
Like my friends all call me and they're like, I'm going to get a tattoo. Like, I don't know. I've never been to this place before. Will you like escort me? And I've always said yes. And that's resulted in like tattoo needles have entered my skin, just not with ink in them. And I have an outstanding. I said when I started publishing work, I would get a small tattoo for every published piece. And I just haven't made good on it yet. So that's something I have to work on because Rue owes me. He's supposed to get a tramp stamp because the Eagles won the Super Bowl. So I'm putting that on record because he's been wasting time. You know?
Oh my gosh. Yeah, that's a wild bet.
Yeah. We doubled back. We were like, we're going to make you do this, right? Like it's not. This is not your high school. Like we'll let you loose. Like no, you have to go.
What is this trend? Have you designed?
He's
yet?
gonna get the throwback '80s Eagles logo as a full size hip to hip tramp stamp. And like we've priced it out. I've offered to pay for it because he's a teacher. He can't afford that,
Right.
But it was a bet we made back in like December. So we've got time, and then I have to start. Designing pieces for some of the published work. A Marlboro pack seems easy, but like stuff about like raw dogging my ex, I'm like I don't know how to visualize that.
Yeah, I got all my tattoos like 18 to 20, so they're all like funny situations. I've got a skull on the top of my foot that I got on in my dorm room in college. I was just in my dorm watching CSI. I don't know. It was just anytime I came back from class and tossed on the TV, it was just like CSI playing. So I was like watching CSI, and this kid just comes in. And he says, "Hey, I'm tattooing people. Do you want a tattoo?" so that's how I
can't say no.
Yeah, you can't.
Yeah.
That's how I got a tattoo on the top of my foot. And then 18 or 19, I was on tour with my ska band. And it was like 2-3 in the morning, a couple of 40 ounces in, and we're on tour in New York City. So it was like after the gig, roaming around St. Mark's Street, and we just walk into the first place. It was like a store that just said tattoo on the front. And I got like the band's initials tattooed on the side. And that was hilarious.
The top of the foot's supposed to hurt like bad.
Yeah, it hurt really bad. But then that was like the medicinal qualities of weed kicks in.
Yeah.
So it's like you do half the tattoo and then smoke a bunch of weed, do the other half, smoke a bunch of weed, and then like you fill it in and then smoke a bunch of weed, and then I've just continue to smoke weed for like the next 20 years after that.
But fewer tattoos.
Yeah, way fewer tattoos.
I worry that this might not be the preferred procedure for like tattoo pain relief, but I'm not we have an expert here on that. I am not the person.
Yeah, we do have an expert. We've got Jessica June on the show. She does tattoos. She does art. We're going to take a break and bring up Jessica June.
I will be back later.
Be right back. Hold the phone, book lovers. It's a double whammy from Hell Yeah Lit Publishing as they celebrate their very first year. First up, it's Mid-20s by Eric Turner. 120 pages of raw, emotional, angsty brilliance straight from the heart. And don't miss Paper Moon Magazine Issue 4, a dazzling collection of poetry, prose, and art from over 20 local artists. Snag them both today at hellyeahlit.com. That's HELLYEAHLIT.com. And get your hands on some bold, fresh, and unforgettable. Welcome back to Live from the Moon. My first guest today is Jessica June.
Hello, thank you for having me.
Yes, thanks you for coming through. So yeah, how's it going? How are you doing today?
I mean, I'm doing well. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Cool. So, yeah, you went thrifting today?
I did. I'm always thrifting. Vintage Addiction on Remsen. The whole fit, everything. Watches, pants, jacket. Not the hat, though. This was $2, though.
Nice. Are you always thrifting and looking for...
Yeah, definitely in Cohoes, Troy area. Remsen is definitely like a gem. Gotta go on Tuesdays and Thursdays. There's this church. Great little finds over there. Super cheap. You get like 10 items for $10, I think it is. So yeah, definitely hit that up. It's on Remsen again.
Nice. And are you usually looking for like a certain designer? Or are you just going straight off of just like the vibe?
It's just the vibe. Yeah, no designs or no designer actually. In particular, I like 80s because I'm an 80s baby. So like anything 80s, 90s, but 80s is my jam.
Cool. So yeah, let's go back all the way
let's go
back with the art, with the fine art you do. When did you first put pen to paper?
Since I've been little, but I went to school for fine arts. I went to school in Buffalo at Villa Maria College. It was a Catholic college, which doesn't fit my whole aesthetic or vibe and shit. But yeah, I went to a Catholic college. I was taught by nuns. I don't even know, like,
what was like the art? Was your art teacher also a nun?
No, he was a stoner. He was pretty
Cool.
cool though. We would smoke pot in the back, and he told me to drop out because he told me I didn't need he didn't need this. So I ended up dropping out of college because of my professor. He said
cool.
that this was for people that needed to like learn how to do not tattoos, but art. And I had it, pretty much when I was born. So he was like, yeah, you don't really need this. You're wasting your money. So
Okay.
yeah, he told me to drop out. So I did. I'm a college dropout.
So you were drawing pretty regularly, like high school, junior
Yeah,
high
high school drawing. I was the art nerd that never talked to anybody, but everybody knew me as like the shy one that would just be drawing in the corner.
Nice.
Yeah.
And then like what was some of your like art inspirations back then? Who were you like, were there any artists you were trying to emulate?
Not really. My father was an artist, and he did a lot of surrealism. He liked Dali was one of his like favorite artists. So I would have to say like maybe surrealism was kind of like what I wanted to go for, but nobody in particular. It just kind of whatever I was feeling. I would draw like my friends and stuff like that, and study hall and everything.
Cool. And then did you have like a first like an art show, like a collection of your work that you showed?
No, not really. Like I said, when I went to college, that was like the first time I actually had like shows and things like that. But I'm a college dropout, so that didn't last long either.
Yeah. How long were you there? How many semesters?
Oh, just one semester. I had a
Yeah.
4.0 though.
Yeah. Woo.
Woo! Yeah. But yeah, it just wasn't for me. I really wasn't learning anything. Yeah, school is just not my thing. I also am a high school dropout too, so I got my GED.
Cool. Yeah. Fuck
Yeah.
yeah. And then like what medium were you creating in?
Mostly acrylic. I like to work in acrylic. Watercolors is definitely another medium that I love, but acrylic, I never really got into oil paintings. My father was a really good oil painter, but I never got into that. But yeah, acrylic is my favorite.
Is that what you mainly use now as your medium?
Yeah, acrylic, just on canvas is my medium. I like to use like an acrylic gouache, which is like a mix between like a watercolor and an acrylic. I get a better blend, and it looks more like an oil painting after I kind of like work it a little bit. But yeah, acrylic is my thing.
Cool. And then like when you're thinking up a piece, do you like do like small sketches before you like jump onto the canvas? So you just like
No, I don't know where that shit comes from, to be honest. Sometimes I just get really high, and whatever comes out comes out. Um,
Nice.
Mostly it's when I'm sad or having like a bad day. I kind of like to transmute the pain into like art.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's, I don't know
Cool.
what else to say about that
Yeah.
one.
And then so yeah, grew up in Buffalo and then made your way to Albany and you started presenting art at a local art show called the Monster Party.
Yes, that was about 14, 15 years ago with Sean, and I can't even remember who else was involved with the Monster Party, but yeah, that was the first time that I've been in the area was the Monster Parties, and I've done them ever since. So that was pretty cool that I've been able to, do that tradition over the last 14 years.
Cool. Yeah, and it's kind of like a the Monster Party is like, do you want to like describe what the Monster Party is?
It's a bunch. Well, you have to do it on cardboard cutouts. Like it has to be cardboard, and it's just pretty much a monster of any sort, but it has to be on cardboard. And it was pretty much their thing. They would put them all over the walls, but cardboard, yes, it was their jam.
Nice, yeah. And then yeah, I think we've bumped into each other at various like vendor events and
Yeah,
like
for
random
sure.
art shows. So like how has the like local art scene treated you? How do you like the local art scene?
The art scene's been great. I've been kind of like, hiding out under a rock for the last couple of years, but I've been slowly coming out. I've been doing a lot of work with Igu and Two Selves, and then I did a mural over at the atrium across the way.
Yeah, let's talk about the mural at the atrium. What was like the prompt for that?
They wanted me to tone it down a little bit because my art is a little, too much for people.
Did
So
you,
I
did
had
you
to,
send them a draft first, or
I did. I sent them a draft,
Yeah,
and
what
they
was
had to
the-
approve it. It was just a girl holding like a little fruit basket.
Oh, okay.
It wasn't, anything with dicks or anything like that. I hit a pickle. There is a pickle in there.
Currently?
There is a pickle. It
Nice.
looks slightly dickish.
Yeah.
And I hid it in the atrium. So if you guys want to, find the pickle,
Nice.
I hid it in there.
Yeah. And then yeah, you just mentioned having to tone it down.
Yeah, I've
what-
been told to tone it down a lot with the nudity and the penises.
yeah, and
Yes.
like does that sounds like it might limit the places you're able to like show art at?
Yeah, I mean, but I don't really like to show my art where I'm not allowed to be completely free anyway. So, if they don't like it, then it's fine. Like, I'll find some place that, enjoys penis.
Yeah. Exactly. And like yeah, your artistic, your current art, your influences. We've got some butts, we've got some pickle dicks.
Yeah, the pickle dick. That
so-
one's definitely my favorite.
Yeah, and definitely a lot regarding like the female form. Yeah, do you want to talk about your current work? What inspires your current work?
A lot of the work that I do is brought on by my body dysmorphia. I've been struggling with it for my entire life. I've always been skinny. I always feel like because I have, like masculine features, like no boobs, no butt, like I always paint women with like huge boobs and huge butt. So like that's like it draws people in, but there's like a deeper meaning to my work other than just tits and ass.
Right.
But that's mostly what I do. Again, a lot of butts. I did like a BBL. I think I had it up at your
Yeah.
place too. And then again, the dick is It's just I have to do the dicks everywhere. I don't know.
Yeah, the dick on the platter.
The dick on the platter. That's a whiskey pickle classic. If you know, you know.
Yeah.
That's-
What was the inspiration? Is there a gentleman out there with like a
I
dick
mean,
on a
I
platter?
wish that guy was hot. Like he had abs and some meat on that plate with a little garnish. So I don't know. There was no inspiration. Just fantasizing about
Yeah.
meat on a plate, I guess, was the inspiration.
Oh, cool. Yeah. And and you've also done you had like a little clothing line as well.
I did. I haven't done that in so long. It was Broken Thumbs Club. That was a bust with COVID. As soon as COVID hit, everything just kind of like took a shit for me on that. But I am thinking about getting it back. I do have a screen printing machine at my house, so hopefully maybe we can come up with some designs and get that going again.
Cool. Is there like any like where else do you want your are you thinking about like you make art on canvases, you do murals, you do clothing designs. Is there like anything in the works, maybe like something like just out of reach that you want to get into with your art?
No, not as of yet. I mean, I'm sure it'll come to me if it wants to. But yeah, no, I don't have anything new coming up.
Cool. What's up over at Two Selves Gallery?
What is over there? I don't even know what I have over there. I think I have a skate deck and then just like a collage piece with this one girl. I used to go in bandos a lot, so like I stole a bunch of like these old numbers that they used to put on trains. So I made like a collage with that with like spray paint and everything. So I think there's that pieces over there, and then I think just the skate deck is over there as well. So
Nice. You said bandos?
yeah, I like to break into abandoned buildings and
Nice.
do things.
Cool. What was like a good find, like the best building you broke into?
Broke into one of the churches and rang the bell by accident.
Oh,
Thought I was gonna get-
nice.
I was like, oh shit, I fucking rang the bell, and I had to like go down these like wooden ladders that they had. That was bad. But yeah, that was the coolest place that I went into.
You found some cool stuff there.
Yeah, I always find some cool shit. I like ashtrays, and there's a lot of porn in bandos.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, like so much porn. I
Yeah.
don't even understand it. But yeah, you go in like the back rooms and just open up a file cabinet and just porn.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I make art out of
No,
it
you
too.
make
So
art. Yeah, we've got a collage.
yeah,
there.
I think that was from a bando actually.
Nice.
Yeah.
No, cool. So yeah, it's pretty much whatever you can get your hands on.
Yeah.
I think you told me you've made some art using materials other than paint.
Blood.
Yeah.
Yes, menstrual blood. That was an interesting one too, collecting that. But it was another traumatic experience that I had, and I just wanted to paint it, and I felt like using my blood, especially my period blood, was something that was going to be really powerful. So that one has a lot of meaning to it.
Cool. Have you like encountered any materials that like don't work for art at all?
I haven't tried semen. No.
Next.
But I mean, we can always try stuff.
Yeah.
No. No, I mean, whatever.
Yeah, it's whatever.
Whatever I want to. I haven't really played with too much of the bodily fluids, but the blood was fun.
Oh, cool. What do you have do you have any advice?
We have our camera guy over here laughing his ass off.
Do you have any advice for any like fine artists that are like kind of like stuck in a rut? They don't know where they.
Nope, because I'm stuck in a rut too. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. Nope.
You
Just keep going. Just fucking keep going.
Just keep going.
Just keep swimming.
Cool. And then switching it up like tattooing.
Tattooing.
Putting art on people.
Yeah, that's different.
Yeah. When did that start? Was that
that
during
started
college, after college?
Let's see, 2006. I think I started tattooing. I started tattooing in Guam. I was self-taught. Lived there for about 4 years. Tattooed on all the Navy guys. They didn't even really care. They were just like, my leg might get blown off next week, so fuck it up. So I practiced on them, and then when I moved back to the States, I kind of lied. And I was just like, yeah, I know how to tattoo. Didn't know what the fuck I was doing, but...
But then how many tattoos did you do in Guam?
Oh, probably a couple hundred tattoos.
So it sounds like you
Yeah.
knew how to tattoo when you
I
came
mean,
back.
I was pretending I knew how to fake it till you make it type thing.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Nice. What kind of designs were you doing on these military guys?
Oh, well, nautical stars, a lot of anchors. I don't even remember. Tribal was a thing back then.
Mm-hmm.
It's coming back, but
Oh, yeah,
tribal
big
was
time.
definitely a thing. Now it's like sexual. I don't know what the fuck it's called now, but I always call it cybersexual. It's not. That's not what it's called.
No, yeah. Where it's like all just like lines.
It's just like thin lines and just blacking it out. There's like also black work too, which a lot of people are really into, which is just basically blacking out your whole sleeve or whatever you want it done.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's fun. You take like a huge shovel and just basically go at it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A huge shovel?
It's like, well, we have needles, and it's a grouping of 127 needles. It looks like a shovel.
Oh, okay.
So you're just like digging into the person's skin.
Oh, okay. So yeah, I'm like,
Yeah, no.
I've only been tattooed a few times. Yeah, I just think it's just like one little needle.
No, there's different groupings of needles. It range like from 1 to like 14 for like the liners, and then you can go all the way up to like 127 for like the mags and things like that for the shading. But I've never worked with those. I really don't like doing blackout tattoos. There is a couple artists that if people are looking, I can recommend, but I don't personally do them.
Nice. And then when you moved back, did you go right back into tattooing as well?
I've always kind of gone in and out of tattooing. I took about 8 years off to take care of my babies, but now that they're grown and everything like that, I'm back into the scene. But yeah, I did take about 8 years off. But I do come in and out of it. It's not something that I'm like dedicated 100% to, which I should be, but I'm not.
Mm-hmm. Now, like, yeah, what makes a good tattoo client?
A good tattoo client, they pretty much let me do what they want. They don't micromanage me. Yeah. So I like to do flash pieces. So anybody that, just gets my flash, those are my favorite clients. So I'll just draw something up, and then they'll just pick from my book, and they'll be like, I want that. And I'm like, thank you. Perfect. It's like the best thing.
Yeah.
Instead of like, coming to me with like a Pinterest idea or just something that like somebody else drew that I have to redraw. It's just easier if I do my own artwork.
Is there any current Pinterest tattoo trends that you're actually like cool with or down to do? No, they're all horrible.
No, they're all horrible. Like, no, I'm trying to think. I'm like, no, I'm kind of over it. If I do any more like infinity signs with like feathers and birds, I swear to God, no more of that.
Sailor Jerry kind of perfected
No,
the art.
I do like Sailor Jerry because that's like more traditional style, but
Yeah.
like the infinities and circles and lines. Oh my God. If people make me do a perfect circle, it is so hard to do a perfect circle and a perfect line. Just,
Right. So
Yeah.
like chill with the geometry.
yeah, chill with that shit. Like more organic flowers. I really like to do animals. Anything with like texture, fur, things like that. That's also what I'm really into. And I also like black and gray. And I really don't like doing color.
Oh.
Yeah. It's different. It takes a whole different like setup, and I don't have the patience. My ADHD kicks in and I just can't do it.
Yeah, so just black and white's
Just
cool.
black and gray.
Black and gray.
Mm-hmm.
And then what makes a good tattoo shop? You've been bouncing around a few different tattoo shops.
I don't know what makes a good tattoo shop either because I can't find one that I really like. I'm actually at Tried and True right now, and I really do enjoy it. so hopefully I can stay there. By the time this podcast comes out, maybe I'll still be there. But yeah, Tried and True is where I'm at, and they seem to have a good head on their shoulders. Mitch has been tattooing for about 20 years, and I also work with another guy, Mike Clip. He's been one of my really good friends in the industry for about a year now. So
Nice.
they both do black and gray as well. So we are like black and gray artists.
Yeah. Do you have any tattoo artists kind of like inspiration? People like you follow on Instagram that you're like, ooh.
No, honestly, I know it sounds weird, but I don't really follow too many people. I don't like to pull inspiration from other people other than myself, which I know that's kind of,
Yeah.
that's inspiration does come from other artists, but I don't like to take anything from anybody else. I like to come up with my own shit.
Nice. And then, I've talked to a lot of tattoo artists before, and like, sometimes you gotta, I don't know, test a design on yourself. Do you ever tattoo yourself?
Yes, I have actually tattooed myself a couple times, and it's horrible, and I do not recommend it. I tattooed my forehead. I tattooed the bottom of my foot, and I cried like a bitch. I had to actually have my coworker finish it because I couldn't. I don't even remember. Yes, I have tattooed myself, and it doesn't go over well. I actually just covered up a name because I broke the golden rule of getting a name tattooed on me, and I decided to cover it up myself.
Yeah, speaking of golden rules, so do not tattoo significant others' names on your body.
No, I've done it like 7 times, and I don't learn my lesson, and I keep covering that shit up, and I just keep doing it. I don't know why, but yeah, no, the golden rule: do not tattoo significant others on you. I'll tattoo over it, yes,
Right.
for you.
What are some other like golden rules? Like, what do you recommend people not tattoo on their body?
I mean, hands and face, those are like job stoppers for sure. I mean, I've been in the industry for a long time, so I feel like it's okay for me, but a lot of people still with the face and the hands, it's something that, people in professional settings don't really, like. But yeah, I would say just face and hands, probably stay away from that unless you really want to go balls to the wall and do it. I'll do it. I actually tattooed like a 19-year-old's face the other day, and I'm like,
Oh my
you know
God.
what? That's fine. I'll fuck your face up.
What was it?
It was, I don't even remember. I think it was his mom's name across his eyebrow, and then a rose.
That's
So,
cute.
Yeah, it's his mom's name. I can do moms.
Yeah.
But girlfriends, no. He probably lied to me. It was probably his girlfriend.
He lied to you.
He's going to come back and be like, no, can we put a big dick across it instead?
Yeah. So, any advice for any up and coming tattoo artists? It's like, I want a tattoo.
Don't.
What should I do?
Don't do it.
Just don't.
Just don't fucking do it.
But I really, really want
No,
a
just
tattoo.
don't fucking do it. No. Just don't fucking do it. What my advice for tattooers? Draw a bunch of shit. Don't, because a lot of people have lost the drawing aspect of tattooing. It's iPads and tracing and things like that. You got to draw your own stuff. That's one thing I would say is drawing your own things, because it's getting lost. The whole art of tattooing is being wiped out by iPads and Procreate and things like that. Like I said, like tracing is just like a thing. Like people used to draw their own work, and now it's just they steal it and trace it and put it on you. So yeah, draw your own shit.
Yeah, draw your own shit, and then also, go see Jessica June and get some original shit on your body, right?
Yeah, some flash. I like my flash.
Do you have like when somebody gets some of your flash, do you just like exit out and like nobody else can get that flash?
Yeah, I like to do like a one and done. I don't really like to do like a repeat. If it's something small, that like I'll do like roses on repeat, but if it's like a original design, it's a one and done, and I'll cross it off, and then nobody can get that one again.
Nice. Do you have like a backlog of like how many different flash designs do you have right now going?
Probably got about 100 different flash designs. which I would love to tattoo. I mean, I've tattooed, I'd say 5,000 people in my whole entire career. So
5,000?
yeah, about.
How many people do you tattoo at those conventions?
Oh, it depends. Sometimes maybe one or two, but I think I've tattooed at least 10. Like that was my max. They were like really small ones, but I've gotten up to 10 tattoos. And like
Is that the most amount of people you've tattooed in one day?
Yeah, I would say a convention. I used to do tattoo parties, but we don't talk about those because those are kitchen magician shit. Yeah, we do it at a professional setting. Yep, definitely. No kitchen table.
I was gonna say I should have told you to bring some like tattoo.
I could have done like a
equipment.
stick and poke.
Yeah.
I've done those. Not anywhere, bad. Like just my couch with a plastic bag on it.
With a plastic bag on the couch?
Yeah, so we don't get any ink on the couch.
Right,
Yeah.
yeah.
Super clean, sanitary.
If we do 150 listens, I'll get tattooed on the podcast. That's fine.
Yeah.
I would love to tattoo you on the podcast.
I know. I was like, this is really a missed opportunity for all of us to get tattooed. We're all gonna get mustaches on our fingers.
Oh no, I've done those so many times too.
Moons on our fingers that look
Moons.
like mustaches.
You guys gotta get moons on your butts so you can moon everybody.
Nice.
There you go.
My dad's famous joke is that he's got mom on his butt.
And then you flip them
And you
upside
flip
down
upside
and
down
says,
as
"Wow,
well.
wow."
How many times do you hear that?
So many.
Joke.
So many. I get like how many tattoos do you got? Does it hurt? No.
Have you lost track of how many tattoos you have?
I don't know. I say one. Like just one. One. I have one tattoo.
I am a tattoo.
I am a tattoo. Yes.
Cool. So, I think we're good.
Okay. Thank you.
Is there anything else you wanna plug on the podcast? Let people know about?
Nope.
No?
Like nope. I got nothing.
Well, yeah. Follow Jessica wherever she's gonna be tattooing next or hanging dicks up
Mhm.
places.
Little ones.
Little
Big
ones, big ones, pickles. All that.
Boobs and butts.
Boobs and butts.
Yep. That's what I'm.
Go to
all
the
about.
hit the farmer's market. Ooh, I don't think you can. Wait until next winter to see the
Oh yeah.
the
'cause
hidden
it's outside
pickle
now.
dick.
Yeah, it's somewhere. It's not very hard to find. It's a little guy.
Nice. I'm hyped for all of us to get tattooed on the podcast.
Oh, I'm excited about that.
Moons on our butts.
Yo, you guys better do it.
Yeah, we're doing it.
I always make good on the bed.
Okay.
Yeah. Cool. Jess, thank you so much.
Thank you.
For coming
Appreciate
through.
it.
We'll be right back. Peace.
Are you tired of the same old dusty paperbacks? Then zip on down to Paper Moon Bookstore, where every shelf is an adventure. Located at 42 4th Street in downtown Troy, Paper Moon's got spine-tingling horror from Clash Books, globe-trotting tales from Archipelago, eye-popping art books from P.S. Hudson, and so much more. Are magazines your thing? They've got the latest from Vogue, Harper's Bazaar, Essence, Rolling Stone, Aperture, Paris Review, The Drift, and more, hot off the press. Don't settle for the ordinary. Step into the extraordinary at Paper Moon Bookstore. That's 42 4th Street, downtown Troy. See you there.
And welcome back to Live from the Moon. Thank you, Jessica June, for providing us with all the info we need about everything Jessica June. We're going to wrap up this podcast with talking about some current events.
Hell yeah.
The most current event, the only thing that matters, GTA 6.
Yeah, it got pushed back.
Got pushed back, but we did get an amazing trailer.
Yes. That was too anti-cop for right-wing Republicans. Have you seen this?
Is that the talking point?
Yeah, there was the top reply to Rockstar's tweet was like, "Is this game anti-cop? I won't be playing it."
The whole point of
Yeah, it's the
GTA
entire point.
is
Yeah,
just like running up the stars, and just like, yeah, taking out a bunch of cops.
your only goal in GTA is to be as criminal as you possibly can. I didn't know until much later in life that there were people who like played those games normally, right? Because on the old ones you
yeah.
could input like cheat codes, and so I played it like a sandbox game where it was just like, what's the most devious crime you can commit? I've played 8 hours of GTA 5. It was all in one day because my high school friend and I got super fucking stoned, and we cheated in all of the like military vehicles, and we blasted Ludacris as loud as we could and just drove around committing violent crimes. And I was like, yeah, this is the greatest video game of all time. And then somebody was talking to me and they were like, the story. And I was like, who? Like, you're a nerd. You're playing the GTA story?
No, yeah.
Like-
I love, like, I don't know, there's a meme, or one of my friends was talking about it, just like after hard days of work, just like going on GTA 5 and just driving around, listening to the radio.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just, like, for hours. It's
It
great.
was, I think Schoolboy Q said that was when he knew he made it.
Oh,
Was when he made
song.
GTA Radio, and he had like a Grammy by then. And he was like, I could give a fuck about the Grammy. I knew I was big when I hit the GTA Radio, which is super valid.
Yeah, and it's so varied. It's funny that it like seems like they spend like half the budget on music. There's so much music, and just like the radio stations with the skits.
Yeah.
It's like you can just spend a whole day just like listening to like random skits. on, like-
Apparently, these ones will be live curated. So like the playlist will get updates along with the game. I think they've been doing that for online, which is interesting. I think it's taken over the like Tony Hawk Pro Skater kind of vibe.
I wouldn't say taken over.
You don't think so?
No,
You
the
might
Tony-
be much more plugged into that than I am. Like
Oh yeah. I mean, like the Tony Hawk, the original soundtracks for that
yeah.
are just like so good. I am pissed though at the Tony Hawk franchise. They ported the original 2 Tony Hawk games for like Switch and all like PS5, 6, 7, 8. And like I was like, "Oh cool. Updated graphics. They're definitely gonna remaster these the Suicide Machines, all these ska songs. I'm definitely gonna hear these at better quality now."
Nope.
And no, they did nothing with the music. It's like it sounds like thinner.
That's why they're losing ground to GTA.
Yeah,
GTA has cornered the like stoner skater video game music market. I
Tony
think.
Hawk, you fucked up.
Yeah, fuck you, Tony Hawk.
And the people that make the game are local, so I know you're listening.
I know that there'll be increasingly less hesitation in the race war. That was a reference to a like if you were on Twitter like 9 years ago, there's a handful of people who are watching this video back dying, like laughing harder than Josh right now.
We have to like, I think anytime we bring up a meme now, we have to just like
Flash
like
it on
in,
screen.
like right here.
Yeah. Here's the Tony Hawk race
Here's
war
the
tweet.
meme.
And that'll make that joke make sense.
He like Tony Hawk has like replied to like the he like
Yeah.
knows about the meme.
Thank you for the hesitation.
Yeah.
Is the classic Tony Hawk reply.
Oh,
That meme sparked a night that could almost certainly get me canceled. Where I was hanging with a very diverse group of people, and we were like, "Who would you target?" Like when it came down to it.
war.
Yeah, and like one of the things we decided was like if you needed to show that you weren't really with the white people, you could off Kid Rock, right? Like if I needed to prove my allegiance, I can go murder like Kid Rock or Machine Gun Kelly, you know.
Oh my gosh, this is the second time Machine Gun Kelly has been brought up in the store.
It's probably gonna keep going.
Yeah,
Well, not because we're gonna move.
Yeah, in the next door.
Yeah, maybe it's the third reference to his name is what like kills the location.
Yeah, don't say Machine Gun Kelly 3 times.
Yeah, many people call him the Bloody Mary of contemporary shit music,
But he put out a punk rock album.
and it sucked. I don't know. I feel like that album was already indefensible, but then he had the nerve to also be shit at it. You know, like at least when Post Malone just like culture vultured hip hop for the early part of his career, and then switched into pop music and like country, like he was good at it. You know,
Right. White Iverson.
yeah,
I mean, how long was that on not Spotify's SoundCloud? It was like a
6
SoundCloud
months.
upload, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's nuts.
Yeah, that song was like huge on SoundCloud, and then I was always surprised he had a second one. You know,
Yeah.
like I heard that song. I was like 17 when that came out, and I was like, "Damn, here's a one-hit wonder." And then there wasn't, so good for him, I guess.
No, he's still out here.
Yeah,
He was at the Super Bowl with Beyonce.
he's really encroached on my territory. I think as a like white rapper who plays Magic the Gathering. You
I
know?
didn't know that about.
Oh yeah, big
Yeah.
Magic the Gathering nerd.
Wow.
Fun fact about Post Malone. He also quoted Lord of the Rings at a show one time. Which is annoying. It means I have to start quoting Dune now. But I think Dune is too popular.
Do you have any Dune quotes? Like,
No.
Off the top of the dome?
No, I haven't seen the movie in too long, and anyone who's read the Dune novels is an insane person who belongs in like a home. Those novels they're like a recreation of the Bible. They're a really incredible work that no one should ever like encounter. You know?
Right. So that's good that they just keep on making Dune movies.
Yeah. I might just have to get more esoteric with the like terrible. I'm going to start quoting Avatar more, I think. You know?
Yeah, I just watched there's this movie called Strange Things that James Cameron wrote in like 1994. That is so good.
Mhm.
And then like as soon as the credits roll and you see James Cameron's name all over the place, you just start laughing because like this dude has decided to dedicate the rest of his years
Yeah.
to Avatar.
Yeah.
And like James, like I don't know, the animation, it's crisp enough.
You didn't have to do more. Yeah, you were good there. I've never seen Titanic. This is a thing. I recently here's current events. Fuck all the actual news. I watched both Mamma Mias back to back, just marathon through like all of the Mamma Mias, which was good. I didn't know that ABBA had enough songs to make 2 movies.
Right, yeah. I mean, Swedish people like are just like naturally really good at music. So like all of like the best pop songs that have come out in like the past 25 years, there's been a Swedish person
Yeah.
like in the room.
Yeah. Shout out Max Martin, just raping people and making hits.
Martin.
What more could you need? It was like I had to start like getting into music history and being like, here's why I have a naturally negative response to disco. Because I had to like, I walked in, I got through 6 songs in Mamma Mia. We were in like the 4th act of that movie, and I turned to Alex. I'm like, are all of the songs in this movie ABBA songs? And she was like, yeah, that's part of the point. It's a jukebox musical. And I was like, oh, I didn't know that. And she was like, how did you not know this about this like 20-year-old classic musical? I was like, I don't know. It's especially weird because I love musicals. I think just the hint of ABBA was enough for me to like go like knowledge blind.
Wait a second. You love musicals?
Yeah.
What's your favorite musical?
High School Musical 2.
Wow. I have not seen that one.
If you want me to be more, if I'm like giving an answer I'm supposed to give, I say Tick, Tick, Boom. But High School Musical 2 is the one. I also think I should be allowed to count Ma Rainey's Black Bottom.
Yeah.
But like there's only one song in that play. Well, there's 2 songs, but the one is like Not even supposed to play in the original play, but
Oh wait, there was like a Doja Cat song in that movie, right?
yeah, there's some stuff undercutting the score, but the
Yeah.
play only
Am I
has
thinking
Ma
of the
Rainey's
Elvis
Black
movie?
Bottom.
I might be thinking of the Baz Luhrmann's
Yeah,
Elvis masterpiece.
yeah. I don't know. I think there's Doja Cat songs in every movie now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Doja Cat.
There's I can't remember the artist, but there's like some random artist cameo in Sinners that like really, it's like the one knock against the movie is that I want to say it's Don.
No, we're
Toliver,
not
but
talking
I think
about
I'm
Buddy
wrong.
Guy.
No, not Buddy Guy. Buddy Guy is incredible.
Who now like I've seen like a few memes about Buddy Guy, how his like, oh, so that's the best name.
Yes, yeah.
Like, I don't know. Yeah, it makes me seem like, I don't know. That was like the wildest thing I've ever heard.
Yeah.
Like, you don't know who Buddy Guy is?
People were laughing in the theater, and I was like, "That's that's Buddy Guy."
Holy
Yeah.
shit! Someone's named Buddy
Yeah.
Guy.
Like, which is, I don't know. I was talking to people about the movie, and I was like, yeah, I thought it was interesting how much the story like crossed over with Muddy Waters, and they were like, why did you name a place? I was like, what? And they were like, no one uses the phrase Muddy Waters anymore. I was like, that's a whole dude. Like, that's a very important
Wow.
person.
Open up the schools.
For real. Teach more blues.
Teach.
Um,
No, exactly. That's like the wildest thing too, because it's like, yeah, it's just like musical genre that has just been like stolen. And
Yeah.
just like when people think of rock and roll, they like think of Machine Gun Kelly.
which is so fucked up.
Yeah.
I had a therapist once. I was talking about, I had gotten into a fight with my ex because she really liked Chris Brown, but she really hated domestic violence. And so she would like talk shit about kind of anything. Like she was like, you can't listen to Dre because he like beat up that one interviewer, which is reasonable. But then she was like listening to Chris Brown. And I was like, if I can't listen to Dre, you can't listen to Chris Brown. And I was talking to my therapist about it. And my therapist was like, well, don't you like Chuck Berry? And I was like, bro, I'm like 18. I don't like, what the fuck did Chuck Berry do? And he told me I didn't listen because I was like, listen, straight up, like, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Like, I don't, whatever that guy did, he really invented music. Like, he invented half of American music. So,
yeah. I mean, what's
whatever.
the cool thing about all those, like, and then it's like not even Chuck Berry.
mhm.
It's like the dudes that he was like watching,
Yeah.
doing like splits and like crazy guitar stunts that like we'll never know these people, and we'll like never hear a
Yeah.
note of their music. And it's like if I could go back in time, I would just like hang out with Chuck Berry while he was like 16,
Yeah.
watching someone doing like those like duck kick guitar moves, and then yeah.
All I
That's so
want in this world is like a real true 12-bar blues player in like a really shitty bar. You know? Every concert I've ever been to has been building towards like just one blues player, preferably not even like hired to play, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Just a guy with a guitar just crooning.
Yeah, there's this documentarian. I think his name is Les Blank.
Mm.
He does a ton of really great blues documentaries, and he's got a few where it's just like interviewing a blues guy who's been like gigging at this like same bar for like the past 50 years, and it's just like. And then I love seeing old blues guys because they all play the guitar completely different. It's like either like upside down, or like the strings are rearranged, or like the tuning is like way different.
Mhm.
And that's just like learning music by ear,
Yeah.
which kind of like Western music kind of styles kind of ruin it. People think you need to read music.
Yeah.
Nah, just tune the guitar how you think it should be tuned, play it how you think it should be played, and yeah, just go for it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Feel
like
the
our friend
vibe.
Jessica June, just grabbing what it's ever around to make some amazing art.
Speaking of, I need to clarify a thing before we come to time, because I lied earlier and I said I always make good on my bets. That's not true. I made a promise when I was 15 that I have to go back on soon. No, I must have been 16. When I was 16, my friend at the time worked at Claire's, and I promised her that if I got my ears pierced, she could be the one to do it. But then we kind of like fell out of touch soon after that. And I just held true to the promise. There's been a couple times where I'm like, I'm going to pierce my ears, and I've decided not to. But recently, another opportunity was brought to me to get my ears pierced finally. And I was like, I don't think I can. I did promise this girl that she could pierce my ears, and I don't think she even works at Claire's anymore.
Do you do piercings?
But like, I would be
We got
super
some
down for
pins
that.
and a lighter.
So I was like, I made this promise 10 years ago, and I have to make good on it. So at first I passed it off, but then I was talking to my mother the next day, and I learned that the girl who was supposed to pierce my ears, her mom and my mom have recently developed work beef. So fuck y'all, I'm gonna go get my ears pierced. That's how it is.
Yeah. Yeah, I had my nipples pierced.
Had?
Yeah, I got these really cool looking like barbells that had like skulls
Yeah.
on them. But then like the skulls fell out, and then I was doing cliff jumping stuff as you do, and like they fell out. They just fell out. So now I have like awesome like scar tissue
Nice.
on my nipples.
Nice. Kind
So-
of like a piercing.
Yeah, so that was like also at a place like I had it scheduled at like a cool place on Lark Street. But then they like, I don't know, misplaced my reservation. So my nipple piercing reservation. So then I just went to I went the nearest place. I think it's like the I don't know, it's near Fuse Box, but it was
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
it was a place that just said tattoo
Yep.
on the front, and I'll never forget just like going into this like cold ass room, and then like the needle they use is like large needle, and Weezer was playing on the radio. Like there's not a lot I remember about being like 18, and this was like I think I like just turned 18. So like, and the only thing on the menu that day was getting my nipples pierced and going to night moves, and yeah, that's how you have a great day when you're 18.
Have you considered getting them re-pierced?
No, well, yeah, back in the day, I used to take off my shirt when I was drumming a
Mhm.
lot because I would just get like crazy sweaty.
Mm-hmm.
So that was like part of my whole like ska aesthetic, was like playing drums, getting super sweaty, and then
Yeah.
taking my shirt off, and then boom, nipple rings. During the ska breakdown, just like nipple rings, just like shining off the lights of the stage. Yeah, those are good times. But yeah, no, I don't really take my shirt off on stage anymore. So it would just be like nipple rings just for like my own personal, I don't know, amusement.
Yeah, I mean, what more could you? I feel like they'd be fun to fidget with. That's why. That's why mine aren't pierced, because I know I'd be like fucking around with them.
Not literally with like a fidget spinner.
Yeah.
Piercing.
When I was a kid, so I lived in an apartment right next to a set of commercial railroad tracks, which was really nice because trains are good like white noise. People always complain about like, oh, I can't sleep. Get better. I don't know. Skill issue. But my cousin was living with me. He was like 7 years older than me. And he decided he wanted gauges because he'd been playing a bunch of Tony Hawk Pro Skater.
Nice, yeah.
And he came home the one day with fucking railroad spikes. And he put the railroad spikes through his ears. And about 10 minutes later stopped being able to move his jaw. And his entire face turned green. And my mom came home and she was like, what the fuck happened? And I was like, this idiot put a railroad spike through his fucking ears. And she was like, this is the dumbest shit. And she was like, we're going to go get you a tetanus shot. But she purposefully drove to the furthest away urgent care so that he could sit in his like idiocy. And he's in prison now, I think.
Yeah. The day I came home with my nipples pierced, my mom smacked me on the chest.
Hell yes.
And then I went to go work at Hot Dog Charlie's in the mall. So on that note, Thank you, Jessica June, for coming
Thank you.
through. You're amazing. Reckless Barb, killing it with the visuals and the lighting.
Hot Dog Charlie's killing it with the hot dogs.
Hot Dog Charlie.
They're still living, still hella cheap.
They wouldn't let me on the fish fryer. I never got to that level of like. I had to like call the boss's daughter, and then she would put the fish in the fish fryer. That was my only gripe. I bought weed from the security there at at the Circle Mall. He put it in like a ketchup container. And then he's like, if you make it super obvious, no one will know. It's just like, yeah. And on that note, again, peace. This is live from the moon. Josh, Eric, hell yeah, lit. Paper Moon.
Hell yeah.
Peace.
First time I ever sold weed was in the freezer of a Dunkin' Donuts.
Love the anime.